Right, these are all Rhino beetles. This is again another trip to the forest to let them go. Maybe I got 30 or so. There, I did collect 35 in 2 days, but I don't know if they're all in these enclosures. They might still be in the substrate in the enclosure at home. Anyway, most of them are here. I got my hands full with lots of Rhino beetles. There we go. They're all going back to a nice new home. They can climb this tree. And just one more there. And some more. So it's 2 male, 2 female that time. I found more female beetles yesterday. That's quite interesting. Usually you find a lot of male beetles, but yeah, last night was different. 3 more. This time all male. Oops. Okay, here's a few more. I know it's not ideal that they're in such a small enclosure, but it was just to transport them, and I had no other way basically. And I wasn't going to leave them in the place I found them because I'm just so tired of finding roadkills basically, and they deserve a better home. These are the most awesome beetles in Korea. So I want to help them as much as I can. And I've rescued now 320. This makes 320, which is an amazing number. I could never have imagined that I would find in 1 year 320. I honestly, even if I found 10 or 20, that would be an amazing year. But this year has like exceeded anything I could have ever expected. And just to do something good for wildlife is always a nice feeling. And a few more. One just fell down there, female. We've got a bit of a beetle traffic, a bit of a beetle highway going on this tree. They just want to climb up my arm like it's a tree. They just instinctively want to climb, as you can see there. This one's glued to my arm. Okay, almost finished. Uh-oh, 2 dropped. Okay, I'll pick them up in a second, put them on the tree. There we go, up you go. There we go, on the tree. Oh, one's on my watch. And the last of them, oopsie, I had to pick up. We got 1, 2, 3, and not a rhino beetle, but a stag beetle. Yeah, this one is so cool. I don't see them as often as I used to. Before there was development in the area, I rescued them every year, and I caught so many. I found it on a tree yesterday, and so I want to put it back on a tree now. And it can continue its life, just in a better place. I can stick it on a tree. I don't know, maybe it would prefer to hide on the ground. Maybe it's better, I don't know. I guess I could like put it in here. No, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to put it on the tree. There you go, it'll be fine. They're climbing and some are flying off to other trees. So that's good, they're not staying together. So they'll find their own way. Yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, there's one on the ground. I might pick it up and put it back on the tree. Oh, she's a little bit angry. I can imagine it's been a bit of stress. Had to move from one place to another in an enclosure, crowded, not much room. I can imagine the stress levels are a bit high, but I did it for a good reason. Come on, little guy. This is so cool, these beetles. They have some strength in them, I have to say. Pushing my finger. Oh, and you fell over. Oh, is its leg damaged? Maybe its back leg is a bit damaged. But most importantly, its front legs are okay, and I think that makes it fine for climbing. Oh, well, that's it for today, and I'll be out tonight to see if I can prevent any more from becoming roadkill. And I guess now is August, so for now we can see them, but as the month goes on, those numbers will start to drop. July was peak. July is their real main season, and early August. But from probably the middle of August, numbers should really dwindle. I don't imagine I'll find as many, but I could be wrong, and it's worth continuing to watch them and find out and learn. Well, the stag beetle made its way down the tree, so I'm going to let it be. Maybe it wants to find a place to hide during the day. There's a little place. Maybe I could just stick it down here under the leaves. I want to just hide. And this is off trail, so actually, I don't know. If it doesn't like it, it'll move. But it's actually off trail, so nobody comes here, and it'll be totally fine. It won't get squashed. Okay, there we go. Another rhino beetle rescue. Very unexpected story of my year out in the wild, watching animals.